Well, I had told him he missed like 4 wide open shots, and I said, you better keep shooting it because he passed one up. And I said, you shoot the ball. And the play we ran was for him to shoot the 3. I got a lot of confidence in him. He's shown that he can miss some shots and come back and make shots. You know, it was nice that we were able to play the whole second half with Xavier. You know, I mean, look, it was a game I thought would be like this. We struggled to get some baskets when we needed to. Ty being out probably affected that. But they were good. They were good. Did they out-rebound us? No. Oscar, 21 and 22, not bad. I got to get him to talk more. Had 4 turnovers. He's got to do better.
And I wonder, John, what is it about Mississippi State that seems to bring out the best in Dante?
Well, first of all, when I put him in, he got beat twice defensively, and they missed the shot. And I looked at him in the huddle, and I said, guys, you understand I want to leave him in, but what? They said, Dante, you got to stay in front of somebody. And then he got out there and defended better. He blocked the ball. How about the tip dunk he got? And then he finally made one. How about the 2 he missed that were so in and out? You can't miss a ball any closer than he missed. But I was happy for him. You know, he hadn't played that much. And again, most of this stuff for me comes down to defensively, playing harder than the other guy, playing with unbelievable energy. Look, I thought the way Jacob went down, he blew his Achilles. Then, and all of a sudden, he's back jumping around. I don't know if he was embarrassed because he slipped and fell. They took him off in a stretcher, and he came back, and he's the guy I put on the guy that we had to stop. Did it with one Achilles. Well, we needed this game. We said it after. I told the guys. We needed to be in a game like this where we had a chance to end it. We did not dive on the floor for a loose ball. If we got that ball, the game would have been over. We had a guy not go for it. We needed to be, now we got to fight to get back in it. How about you better make free throws? How about you got a guard? We had a guy break down twice late in the game that moved it to overtime. And then Kellen made 2 ridiculous shots. But, look, we're going to Kansas. They've been in a bunch of close games. We had to be in this kind of game to understand, like, okay, how do we finish it off? You know, I'm glad I didn't call a timeout. There were 2 guys open on the play, and we threw it to the wrong guy. We panicked a little bit, but it's okay. I needed the second timeout because I had to call it to get Jacob in. And so saving it, I'm happy I did it. At the time, I thought I probably should have called it, but we practiced it. Why do I got to call a timeout and go over it again? We practiced it 100 times.
Kyle Tucker, go ahead.
What happened there with Oscar? Obviously, he was fine. Game action gave you some huge moments, but he also hobbled back there to the locker room. At that point, when Jacob and Oscar are both back there, are you hit the panic button a little bit?
No, I told one of the staff, go back and get Oscar. Where is he? Go back and get him. Again, I said this today. The game ended. I didn't ask Oscar what was up. I looked at Jacob and teased him. Do you have a blown-out Achilles? You went down like a sniper hit you because you slipped, embarrassed? What happened here? And then I looked at Ty and I said, do you think you're going to play this month? And that was about it. I didn't ask him what hurt, what happened. I'm not the trainer. I don't do it. I leave it, and they'll tell me later what the deal is. So I don't, in other words, Kyle, I don't know.
Carol Bird, go ahead.
Yeah, Cal, you've talked a lot about players being ready to take advantage when their time comes. I'm curious, how much of that is physical, being able to fall out of bed and play well, and how much of it's mental to fight to be ready, even though you
Well, you have every excuse if you don't play well, if you're not either a rotational guy or playing a lot of minutes. What do you say? What would you say? Yeah, you're not playing me enough. It's your fault. You got to take responsibility first for your performance. You got to. Are you playing harder than the guy you're playing against? Or is he playing harder than you? Well, just let him play through it. Okay, so he plays 4 minutes and gives up 2 baskets, doesn't get a rebound, and misses a shot. Wait a minute. This isn't 8th grade. You, again, own your performance. It's hard when, like Lance right now, who played great again today. It's hard when you don't know, is Oscar going to play so well that I'm not getting many minutes or any minutes? Or is he going to struggle and be in foul trouble and I'm ready? Every day Lance Ware is in the gym getting better. Every single day. I look out my window and that kid's in there. I have all the confidence in the world. I played Damian today first, but I told him I was going to do it. Told Lance, I just got to get that kid on the floor and get him to break through a little bit. We went with Bryce. He did okay, but he didn't come up with rebounds and balls. But he dunked that one. There you go. Rebounding and defense and diving on the floor, it doesn't take skill. You don't have to think. You just got to scramble and hustle, and that's what I'm trying to get guys. You know, here's the other thing. A lot of these guys have the weight of the world on them. Everyone is, you got to do this and you got to do that and you got to play like this. You got to say this and they got the weight of the world. They'll even tell you that. And so my job, yes, to hold them accountable, but also figure out ways, like if you're not getting it done, I'm not leaving you in. So let's talk about how we get this done. You know, I talked to you, you guys know for years, really 30 years, I've had Bob Rotella, a sports psychologist, work with my team and recommend players. Go call them, talk to them, get yourself, because most of this is being mind ready, mind fresh. Knowing if things don't go well, I've worked hard. How about positive self-talk? Now, it's hard if all you're hearing was, I told you so, and that's the worst, and that's what you hear. It's hard for you to have that positive self-talk. But you got to have it. Because if you don't love yourself and you're not good to you, no one's going to be good to you. You got to be good to yourself. And that means block out the negative. Be really positive. And that's what I'm trying to get all these kids to do and what I try to do every year. But this place, it's big. Like every game is like Auburn, and they're all like this. And every game we play, someone's going to play their best. I mean, the last 5 games, Mississippi State shot 24% from the 3. What'd they shoot today? 31, but they made 3 at the end of the game to put it to overtime. So that's what's going to happen. And like I said, I told the guys, I don't want to see anybody. Don't call me. We got an off day. You leave me alone. Let me get my mindset for what we got to do. We got to travel to Kansas. Do we play on the road after we come back from Kansas? We got a home game? Oh, my gosh, we got a home game? Wow. I thought they'd put us on the road after that.
Larry Bach, go ahead.
Hey, John, I'm pretty old, but I've not had a chance to talk to many coaches that have won 800 games. So I just kind of wonder, what's it mean to you to get your 800th win?
Means I've been doing this a long time, had a lot of good players, and publicly I'd like to thank all those players from UMass, all those players from Memphis, all those players here that have won all these games. When you're coaching good kids, when families entrust you with their sons, you're blessed. And to be in this job with this fan base, I am blessed. And again, I've been doing this a long time, like 30-some years. I'm 56 now, but I started young. I was 18 when I first got my first job.
high time. What's going through your mind?
Thank goodness Dante has good thoughts about this game because he plays well against these guys, and I don't know why, but he does. And I wanted Bryce to get minutes because I just want to keep giving him opportunities to break through. But at the end of the day, Dante played better. Dante did more. So I left him in.
Kyle Tucker, finish us off.
Yeah, Cal, we obviously saw Kellen hit the big shots, but I wonder if there's something else that you saw that you really, really liked about the end when you kind of were at nut-cutting time and you had to make plays. Was there something besides the shots, something small we might not have seen that you really liked about the team?
Well, they wanted to throw the ball to Oscar. The problem was after we did it a couple times, they had two guys on him, and the kids adjusted. I like the fact that we did some stuff in a huddle that we hadn't really worked on, and they came out and executed, and Xavier got that layup. And again, I'll just give it to you. These guys in these huddles, I'll say, what do you think about this? They said, not enough time. We don't have the time for that. Let's do it quicker. And I said, okay. That's meaning they're empowered. And at every huddle, Xavier is talking to his team. And when Ty-Ty's there, he's talking to the team. They're all talking to Oscar. It's a good group. Keon played better today. But I said, look, he's even better than that. But he played good. But be better. Making those 2 free throws, that was a big deal.